Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hopefully everybody doing good. I know a lot of people wonder why us expats moved to the Philippines. Well, I can give you an example in my case. It's sad. Why? To be honest with you. During my working years, I didn't give it much thought. I was productive, and I was contributing to the economy. Well, when work come to an end, of course, at that time, I'd already been divorced for several years. I'd live in a home alone. And that was kind of sad. Because my kids were grown and they were busy with their life. They still are. And one of the biggest things that I can tell you was if you are looking for a partner, you have to stay semi in your age group. Well, being older, those women were independent. And they didn't want to take on someone they felt like was going to be a burden. I want to take care of this old guy. There's still a lot of life left in me. Still is. But that was the impression I got from a lot of the ladies. Next, I'll just be honest with you. Example, walking through Walmart. I can remember that. Divorced, being older, going to the grocery on my own for myself, looking at items and so forth, and say that run across a lady that's mid-20s up to around 30 years of age, some a little younger, whatever. They look at you, it's like they didn't say it, but it's like, ew. You could tell, you could see it in their eyes. And make us elderly guys feel like they look at me like I'm a pervert. After some time of experiencing that, I got to the point. The only time I would go grocery shopping, which what I would do it at Walmart, was like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning when you pull on the parking lot, there were just a handful of cars there. That way I didn't have to encounter these people going, ew. Just because you're older, don't mean life come to an end. But that's the feeling that most people would give you. And that's sad. Like I said, I got to the point, that's the only time I'd go shopping for my basic needs. And I had a Saturday routine. After a few trips to do my little routine at my favorite steakhouse, I usually went between 4 and 5 p.m., which most time it wasn't real busy, but they still had quite a few customers. And after going several times, I started getting that impression at the steakhouse. So I made arrangements to have reserved me a table every Saturday between 4 and 5. It was kind of an isolated place in the restaurant, where very few people, when they wouldn't be busy, would actually wander into that area. So I had a reserved table for my private time to have my ribeye steak. In other words, I was getting more and more alone, even when I was out. And God forbid, if you're out and about, if a young lady come by and within your view, and you happen to look over, my God, it was a death sentence. It was a sin. They made you feel like you was evil. So I gradually, little by little, isolated myself from exposure to being in the public because I didn't like that feeling. Not at all. And when us elderly expats that are single, divorced, whatever, actually leave the country, they don't understand why. People look what you make us feel like. Make us feel like, we don't belong. Now living here, I don't have that issue. Young ladies walk by, I nod my head, and they smile and go on about their business. They don't go, ew. That's an issue with a lot of older people, especially men now in the U.S. They came here because of the Ewww syndrome. And also, economically too. But still, there'd be more stay in the country if they didn't have that when they go out and about. They didn't get that feeling of people going, ew. Now, not all get that impression, but that happens to the ones, in my opinion, and in my experience, that retire, and they don't have a big retirement plan like me. I ended up with just Social Security. So I got that ew syndrome. Big difference when you got the United States. And of course, then you know what it does. You're never happy. But that's my opinion. That happens to a lot of us. Why we exit the country. Because we feel so out of place and so unwanted. It's sad, and it's not going to get no better. That's just simple facts. I'm here, been here for soon be 13 years, just in a few days, and I've never felt more at home than any place I've ever been. I'm comfortable, I eat well, got someone cares about me. I enjoy living. Get that now. I enjoy living. I didn't enjoy before because the impression I got from people when I was out and about. Ew. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching my video, and May everyone have a Merry Christmas. It's coming up soon. And a very wonderful and productive New Year. And thank you for watching. And thanks everyone for everything, all my subscribers and everything. Thank you so very much.